All right, Jim, deepest apologies. I think we're streaming to the wrong channel there momentarily.
All right. Like we said, we're pushing the technologies to the very boundaries here, so we'll be with you here as shortly as we can. And that one out, looking for a touch on the Saints side. They're not going to find that. And I'm going to try to get you a few names on their side here. I believe that is Lily Ziegler, perhaps it's pronounced, German pronunciation. Jordan Brownlee here, the Tri-City United product, puts out a nice serve. Have to get the leaker off the right side, brought back. Brooke, gonna send it over. Laura roll shots.
Nice
this
shot.
Great spot on the right
just
line.
inside of the tile. And if you're just joining us, the scoreboard will say set 2. This is actually set 1. We had a little bit of a malfunction there, streaming to the wrong channel.
Brownlee continues at the line. Libero picks it up for the Saints. Right side this time.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, we had off of our defender, hits the line judge, and it still had power. Boy, when they put it together, there's a couple of fast swings that come from this Saints squad. Nice pickup here by Anna Pomensenko. Swung over by Justine, goes a little bit long. 4-4, early going here. Set number 1 from Omaha.
Semi-final matchup. Looking to get to finals. Brooke goes over, nice play.
Sent over by the Saints. Kinsey, that quick ace-set, that's nice. I think that we're going to need that speed again here against what looks to be a pretty formidable front line for the Saints in terms of athleticism and offense. So we're going to have to exploit what we can here. And quick and fast might be that method. Nice pickup here by the Saints. Bring this back over. Kinsey pushed back by Brooke. And Sylvia's there with the Sylvia slide. Going to bring Kinsey Cronin to the line here. Right-hander sends it over. Saints try a quick to the middle, but block is there to send it back. They'll reset, try it again. They end up roll-shotting this one over. Brooke is there. Back to Laura. Sends it back. Libero picks it up. Back set, right side. Swung into the net there. 7-4. Lights opening up a little bit of a gap.
Important to get off to an early start, Jim. We're seeing that happen.
Kinsey continues. Libero picks this one up. A little bit out of system here, and that one is sent long. Fast points so far, no long rallies. Score counts up quick when play proceeds that way. Kinsey wastes no time on the serve here. Sent over right to Brooke though. She gets it. Nice run pass by Jordan. A little bit of confusion on the Saints side leads to a point for your Northern Lights. Got a lot of familiar faces in attendance here watching. See Coach Nate Lairs, Laura Beckman watching from the sidelines here. So we have a timeout called by the Saints squad. See the Larsons over there. We're getting the thumbs up from Claire and John Larson. Nice to see them here. And see some other familiar Lights faces here. I saw Andy Guggesberg walk through. So nice to see everybody here watching us. We got smiles underneath masks here for the Light squad with a nice fast start. 9-4, set number 1. Coming to you from semifinals here, the gold bracket of the 18 American. Saints have to send that over backwards. Brooke, Justine, I think that one is headed out into western Nebraska. Ball comes back in. Unbelievable how many devices are here. I see GoPros, I see huddle cameras. Baller has there too. There's a lot of equipment in here recording these matches for people to enjoy who cannot be here today perhaps. Jordan here, sent over. Sylvia's going for that corner. The Libero's there to pick it up. Brought back over left side, this time roll shot. Nicely picked up by Kinsey there. Brings it over. And we are getting
We got an overplay, Jim. Brooke went up to try to bring the ball back. It did touch her fingers and went over, and therefore she played the ball above the net over. So that was the call there. Nice dig there by Kinsey Cronin in the back row.
Jordan here now. Set over to left side for Wellbrock. Sends the spinner over, picked up on the Saints side. They'll hit out of the back row here. Goes off the top of the block.
Lights team coming off a tough match earlier this morning. I look for a solid performance out of them. They seem amped up, ready to go, excited.
Yeah, I think the energy looks good. And it's nice to get through that first match and then kind of find your mojo a little bit here. Laura roll shots this over. Justine is there on the comeback. Swatted over by Sylvia. Nice play there. Finds the opening in the middle of the court. High fives here from Coach Vogel.
Lots of good net play. Spoladoro back into the game. I should say into the game.
Right-hander puts it in play. You're going to go to the right side here. The block is there. Laura's got that one. Plays it back up. Audrey goes quick over to Sylvia. Off the defender.
See a little bit of a different look there. Run the A shot to the middle. Timeout by the Saints. I bet, Jim, we are close enough that we could probably get a listen in. But we should, in advance of that, have a discussion around our sponsor.
Yeah, we want to thank Sam McKay and Easy Reels for making all of this possible. Of course, they are the application that we use to stream the games to you. We've added audio to try to bring the game a little bit closer to you, and that's resulted in Sam helping us with a variety of different technical issues to make sure all of this works as good as we can. We still face issues with connectivity, which is perhaps out of our control at the moment, but who knows what comes next. So we're doing the best we can here and hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Spoladoro with the play here, and we're getting a net violation called by R2 on the Saints.
Regardless of the net violation, I like the dig out of Spoladoro. Their setters, both Brooke and Audrey, are strong defensively, and that's important because you got to play defense first.
It really is. We've talked about that being an important thing for a team. That's your basis of the flashy part of volleyball are the hitters and the fast swings that come. But boy, if you don't have a good pass, none of that happens. Spoladoro continues at the line here, pushed over left side by the Saints. Block is there, but this one goes out.
It's a big, strong attack out of the Saints.
All right, that's going to bring number 12, Emma McKenzie, to the line. Right-hander puts it over, covered by Brownlee. Slide is indicated, but Laura takes this one and tools the block, and that is definitely her favorite play to make.
Sorry about the delayed scoring. 15-7 Northern Lights is the correct score.
Wellbrock at the line here, puts a good serve over. They try a
double
set into the middle. There's a lot of confusion on
double
that play.
Contact. Wellbrook back to the line.
Libero handles this one. Going to be tipped over, just over the block. Finds
very delicate tip there. Nice play on the other side by the Saints.
I think they're doing what we talked about, finding a spot on the court if the normal hitting lanes are not open for you. Spoladoro the back set here to off the block of the Saints. There's another block, this one also out.
Mike Kutrias doing a good job being in position. Just was slightly turned as she was moving towards that block. Needs to get to the outside and pinch in. But like her being in that spot, the big arms up, big block.
Petrick here with a nice pickup. Laura out of the back row. Spins this one over with a roll shot. Left side. Block takes something off of that. Makes the pass easy. Over to Petrick again, and this one's going to go off for the floor. Point Lights.
Many spectators this midday here, Jim. I see Coach Nate Lears Coached many of these girls last year. He's sitting over there watching, chewing on an apple, trying to stay hidden out. We got all sorts of parents.
Oh, good swing. Nice pickup by Laura. Not quite enough to get it back over. Big attack there from the Saints, and the serve will go over to Ivy Fink. He puts it in play here. Lates is going to free ball this back over. Libero picks it up, right side. Swung over. Picked up nicely by Spoladoro. She turns and checks where the line is.
Trius wanted that one.
A little bit of chaos here. On the Saints side, going to go over to Petrick. Picked up by the Saints. They're going to go left side. Good swing there. That's number 9, Deja Miller.
You know, we had the Saints doubled up at 16-8, and they have clawed their way back in. It's now a 6-point advantage, and we are under attack, Mr. Wellbrock.
Yeah, there are. I actually am glad for the net here. I think if we did not have that, I don't know what condition we'd be in, potentially over at Creighton Hospital, if they have a hospital there. I think they do. Getting some kind of treatment for some form of injury. All right, Petrick here, roll shots this over. Picked up by the Saints, back set. Comes right through, but Audrey gets a hand on it, and a nice save there. A nice combination of defensive efforts, brings the ball back over. Saints going to try it again. This one goes off, good spot there. And again, I think that's Lillian Ziegler with a big attack from the middle. Big wingspan. Number 20 for the Saints.
Oh boy.
Drop that serve right in, and just like that.
It's a 4-point game.
We are calling our own timeout here. I'm going to take this opportunity to grab something if I don't get hit in the head in the meantime.
Maybe Jim will go to a sponsor again, and we'll let you know that Chaz Johnson Music, Southbound Train, he's a friend of the program, and we appreciate support any way we can get it. Sam McKay and his Easy Reels application, the wonderful music you're listening to, Dan Stein, Alligator Environment Removal Services, longtime sponsor of the program. And we'll be back to action here. Petrick is up. Lowerbrook sends it back to Petrick. She looks to send it over, does not. Apologize for the camera angle. And Jim, it's a 3-point game.
Wow. Just a moment ago, it was 17-11. Things can change in a hurry, so we have to get our zip back here a little bit, find some plays that are going to be successful. Nice pass from Laura here. Audrey sends the on-2 over. They pick it up. Roll shot it over. Kinsey turns and twists and sends that back over. Good attack there, but a nice pickup. Laura sends it over to Petrick. Hits the roll shot. Leaker comes out the side. They're going to end up free balling this back over. Laura's there.
Let's see what we can run here. Oh, we had a play called. A bit of confusion on it.
Mikey pokes it over. Oh, man. Finding a way right now to get through the block and score points. None of them flashy, but they are certainly chipping away here at the nice lead that we had. We have a ball flying in.
Jim, I will be happy when they're done warming up behind us.
Yeah, no doubt.
And look at that, Jim. It is a 1-point game. We've been outscored 8-1.
Well, that goes to show you how a nice lead can evaporate in a hurry. You think you have the momentum, it can change in a hurry. And there's maybe the beginning of the turnaround.
That's what I like to see there. Jim, we got into a bit of a dink and dump type game, and it's nice to have Lexi just step up and hammer one.
Yeah, I don't think that's our game. We kind of call that an unconventional attack. It's not your normal pass set hit. You get into a lot of back and forth. I call it chaos on the floor. And it's nice to get out of that, get back into a nice set rhythm here. Well, tough spot there. They catch the defender back a little bit, unable to come up and make that play. Put in play here by the Saints. Lexi does a nice job here. Libero picks it up though. Back in. All right. Good attempt at that, but another kill for Lily Ziegler.
Tied at 18 here, Jim. We're going to race to 7 after a large lights advantage erased. Oh boy,
Bailey,
quick reaction by Cronin.
Bailey Hughes on the serve there, hits the tape. Oh, she's got to be frustrated on the other side there. The Saints, that ball was certainly headed out. She touches it.
Caught a break on that one, Jim.
That's going to bring the Southpaw Jordan Brownlee to the line. Tri-City United. Montgomery Lonsdale Center. Picked up by the Saints. Poked over by
good spot.
Ziegler again. She's a good chunk of their offense. That's tough rotation when she's in there. And she does sub out here.
It's a race to 6 now, Jim.
1919, the root beer point. I'll buy you one if we come out of this okay.
Does that mean I have to buy you 2 if we don't?
Sure, I'll take that. 2 root beer sounds good.
Okay, Jim, the Saints have now turned the tide, and we are looking at Light's team being behind.
Laura here. Brooke back to Justine. That gets through the block and spins off, and it's a point for your Lights.
20-20, racing to 5. Kinsey Cronin chasing the ball onto court 18.
Cronin at the line. Medford product puts it in play. A little bit of trouble with the pass here, but recovered nicely.
No trouble
Great
with the attack. Wow.
Shot there. Holy cow. Deja Miller on that one. A couple of dangerous players here for this Saints squad.
You don't get this deep into the tournament without some quality players.
Milbrook to Brooke. Ball comes right back, unable to cover it in the backcourt.
That was well read by the Saints blocker there. I saw her float with Justine and was really reading where she was going with that ball.
Miller continues. Well, Brownlee has to fall backwards to get that one, but gets it, recovers back over. Saints go left side. Block takes a little bit off that one. Brooke, a little bit of miscommunication there, but a fantastic recovery.
Behind the head shot there.
Wow.
Koenig brings Spoladoro back in, trailing 21-22.
Nice recovery there. Got another ball on the floor here. And they're back in the center of the action here. Go from court 31 to court 14. They're right in the middle of the whole thing. Left side attack. Block is there. Reload on the Saints side. Spoladoro is going to go over to Sylvia.
Wow, nice play on the Saints side again.
They get it back. Defensive, scrappy team again here. Sylvia tries again. This one is just long.
Jim, remind folks the chat function is open on the stream. If you've got comments, encouragements, tell us where you're from. Tell us if things are working, not working. You can feel free to use that chat function. We have it up. It's being monitored.